What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. I am trying to conquer my fears because I am kind of a good ways up. This roof is rather steep, but I have to do a repair here. This house was built in like 1904. And that up there is the original cypress siding. About 15 years ago, when we repaired it, we used some pine siding, and it has rotted out, as opposed to the original boards up there, which are still great. So I was gonna actually put vinyl siding up on here, but to get one that matches right now, it's like out of stock, and it'll be months away, and I've got to get this closed up. So I've ripped off all of the old wood, and you can see these are the original studs that are antique heart pine that have been there forever. They ain't going nowhere. So what we've done is, these are all good and solid, is we're going to splice these to go back in place, and we're going to keep the siding up off of the flashing. We've sealed it on both sides of the wood to try and help it last, and we're just going to splice it in there and seal it up and repaint it. So that's what I got going right now. By now, you've all heard that Aaron Rodgers has tested positive for COVID. And it sounds like he is unvaccinated. Now, here's the thing that's kind of bothering me. Ceedee Lamb gets fined $48,000 for having his jersey untucked. Randy Gregory got hit a couple of unnecessary roughness calls, which were questionable. And here it is, Ceedee Lamb is literally getting choked out on the sidelines. There's video of it, way out of bounds. No flag, no fines, nothing. Now here's the thing about Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers was at a Halloween party this weekend and partying it up, and now he tests positive for COVID. Now the NFL, I thought, had rules set up for unvaccinated players, that they were going to monitor what you were doing, and if you ended up breaking protocol, you were going to get fined and or suspended or miss a game or something. I'm interested to see if they do anything there with Aaron Rodgers, because, you know, Aaron Rodgers, I can't believe that the team doesn't know that he's not vaccinated. And, you know, he's out on social media doing all kinds of stuff. So it will be interesting to see if rules apply to Aaron Rodgers like they do everybody else, or at least Dallas Cowboys. Oh boy, I have to get down here and get some more stuff to come back up here. That's the part that's the hardest for me right now. Is I've got this brace right here to keep me from sliding off. When I was a younger man, this would be easier because my knees worked. Right now, because my knees aren't working like they usually do, it's hard to bend and get up on here. So hopefully this isn't my last video out of the hospital. I've got this one piece up here that's driving me crazy, because I've got to get that one out, and I need to put another block so I can slide up a little bit further. Like I said, a roofer or a regular carpenter that's not a little punk ass bitch like me wouldn't have a problem with it. But me, I'm a little punk ass bitch, and I have no problem saying that. So, yeah, let me go on, make another run back to Home Depot and get what I need. I'm Mark Holmes, and well, I'll talk to you when I get back down. So that's where I'm working at. I've actually got quite a bit of work I got to do on the house here. I got to redo the porch boards on here, take care of the gutter and get that reattached. But the biggest thing right now is fixing the siding up there. It's a kind of a neat old house, and you can see the original brick down there with the lime mortar. But you can only do what you can do when you can do it. I'm going to put this extra piece of flashing up behind it and cut the siding so it's short of it, so it'll drain better, and I think that'll help alleviate a lot of the problem. We actually have the siding here. It's pine, but what we did is we used a good grade of paint, and we painted it all the way around, so that way it'll help to seal it up better. But now you can kind of get a feel of how steep that roof is, and it's steep. Glad I'm not getting up on the very top up there. But Aaron Rodgers, yeah. It's kind of crazy that he can do whatever he wants, and there's nothing that the Packers basically, I guess, can say about it or will do about it, because they were just happy to get him back in training camp and this run. The thing about it is, with him being unvaccinated, with the protocols being what they are, the soonest, and I mean the soonest, he is eligible to come back if he clears the test and everything, wouldn't be until next Saturday, the night before their next game. So Kansas City, here's where the game was almost a pick-em. Right now, Kansas City is favored by 8. Yeah. Aaron Rodgers, you being unvaccinated, is messing with the NFL's money. And when you start messing with the NFL's money, they don't like it. Whew. My goodness. I hate heights. I'm Mark Holmes, of course, with my #1 son. My one that sticks with me through thick and thin, just not when he's got a girl. Whew. That's my #1 son. I'll see you guys soon. Oh, and one more thing, too. Whew. Odell Beckham Jr. Apparently his dad or a stepdad or something tweeted out something about him playing and things. And apparently the Cleveland Browns, after his one catch for 6 yards and being a complete disaster for them, it looks like Odell Beckham is going to be released sometime today. You know, they were trying to trade him, but the problem is I think he's got like $10 million of salary left for this year. Nobody's going to trade for that. And quite frankly, Odell Beckham Jr. has got to be the most overrated guy. I always say there's perception and there's reality. Odell Beckham, what you think of when you think of Odell Beckham, especially with it being Cleveland, you don't see Cleveland all the time, is you think about those one-handed catches like he had, you know, against the Cowboys and Brandon Carr years ago. And he was really good there. He was getting great numbers. And since that time, he's had 4 years of declining numbers. He can't stay healthy. He is literally a shell of himself. I know some of y'all were like, oh, we should go get Odell Beckham. For what? The guy is literally a cancer when it comes to the teams. He does a whole lot of talking. I remember when he got to Cleveland, he's like, yeah, you know, we're going to be like New England. You know, we're going to be here working hard and everything else, and then proceeded not to show up for training camp. And that's not the kind of guy you, what?
Blake Bortales goes to Green Bay.
Blake Bortales, okay. And Blake, okay, well, I guess they need a backup. They don't have a backup. They only have Jordan Love.
Well, they don't want to be like the Broncos that had nobody.
Yeah, because it's conceivable that Aaron Rodgers and him have been in the same room together, that he could test positive. And, yeah, this is where, you know, everybody's like, oh, we should trade people. Let's get rid of guys. No, you don't want to trade people because you're going to need that depth. That depth is important. Oh, boy. Blake Bortles. You know, a lot of people said, oh, we should go get Blake Bortles for a backup and things.
Well, Cooper Rush is good.
It's still hard for me to think that Cam Newton can't get a job.
Cooper Rush.
That there's 32 quarterbacks better than Cam Newton. I can't believe that.
Hey, Cooper Rush did his job. He won a game.
Well, you know, people are still now saying, oh, well, you know, we should get something. We should go sign another backup quarterback.
Oh, please. Cooper Rush is good for one game.
I'm just like, y'all just need to quit.
A backup quarterback needs to be good for 1 or 2 games. That's it.
Yeah. All right. I got to get going. Peace.